the Houston Texans and the Jacksonville Jaguars. Stage is set. Ball is on the tee. And off we go on EA Sports. This one taken at the 7. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. First carry for Joe Mixon. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick first down.
And this run game certainly didn't waste any time getting settled in. Nice job by the offensive line, displacing defenders at the point of attack, and allows the back to pick up a nice chunk to get this game rolling.
On first down, they keep it on the ground, and they keep it with Mixon. He'll manage only a couple. Jordan Jefferson there on the stop. From the 46, here's 2nd and 8. They'll run out of the gun with Mixon. He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to 3rd down. Here's a 3rd down and 4. Schultz, the motion man. From the gun, here's Stroud. He's got his tight end. It's Schultz. Still going. And he will go all the way. Dalton Schultz. Touchdown, Texans. That's his first touchdown of the new year. Fairbairn able to add the extra point. And the Texans will take a 7-0 lead. And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it up. This is fielded inside the 5. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
Now Lawrence on the bootleg. Got a man downfield. It's Thomas. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. A pickup there of 28 yards.
That's good for a Jaguars. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence. That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the linebacker, Azeez Al-Shaath.
Well, that's the fast start they talked about all week, Mike. You come out, you take the immediate lead with your opening drive. Your defense goes out there, they force a turnover early. All these plays allow you to just keep stacking momentum early in this ballgame. This game is far from over, but anytime you get out to a start like this, it is a lot harder for your opponent to battle back. I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Again, they'll give it to Mixon. He'll push forward for about a yard. This time it's the veteran Eric Armstead on the tackle. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. Open man, right side. He's got it. 12 yards on that hookup. First down for Houston.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
Not much happening there, just a short game. Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 8. Throwing is Stroud. Over the middle. He's got the tight end, Schultz. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
I'm not sure what was the more difficult aspect of the play. Winning his route versus man coverage or catching this pass, because that quarterback, he put a little extra sauce on that one to get it there on time, and he's able to secure a really nice catch.
From the gun here on 3rd down, it's Stroud. And he'll take it on in. Nico Collins. Touchdown, Houston.
And then perfectly executed. They've been aggressive. They've been efficient right since the start of this one. And I'll tell you what, Mike, they continue to build on this lead here early. This is going to be a long day for this defense.
Now return coming from the 7. Across the 20, they'll mark them down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. On the ground, here's the Clemson product, Travis Etienne. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12.
11, Agate. 11.
Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. Trying to push the ball down the field. It's an interception. Picked off by Kamari Lassiter.
And these are the throws that are really holding the offense back right now, Mike. He just has to make better decisions because you're not going to win many games when you turn the ball over at this rate.
Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10. To throw is Stroud. Now a deep ball here for Collins. And that is incomplete. Nico Collins was the intended receiver there. And it'll be 2nd down.
So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner. Next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
They try to work the screen with Nixon. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Now Mixon. Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard. This time it's the veteran Eric Armstead on the tackle. From the 24 now, here is 2nd down and 9. Now Stroud. He'll be forced outright. And that one is incomplete and brings us to the end of the 1st quarter of play. So they'll talk over what to do on this 3rd down play as we have hit the end of the 1st quarter. It's the Texans who have the early lead. We'll have more from Jacksonville after this. 3rd down and 9.
Here we go.
Now Stroud. That one incomplete. Coverage outstanding there. Able to jar the ball free in a big spot. And now it is 4th down.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
And he is out of bounds at the 2-yard line. They get the conversion with a gain of 22. The first two drives yielded touchdowns. Now they can make it 3-4-3. It is first and goal. Mixon. And he'll go down back at the 4-yard line. From a little further back, here's second and goal. On play action. Stroud. No chance at all. He'll go down. Last two plays have gone backwards. Now it's third and goal. The Jags will use the first of their timeouts here. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's third and long. Stroud. A throw left side, going to be intercepted. It is picked off by the rookie safety.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and say there's ever a good time to throw a red zone interception, but in this case, it's the first half. You have the rest of the game to get yourself back down here in the red zone and make up for that miscue, because next time they get down here, they got to be a lot more careful when they decide to air it out.
Unbalanced look here to the right side on first and 10.
13 loop. 11 Agate.
Back to throw. Lawrence. There's a short one. He's got screen. He's got it to the 14-yard line. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down.
They do a really nice job of picking up the pressure, and that's what allows him to have the time to go through his entire progression. He sees his check down wide open, gets the ball into his hands, and he does the rest.
They'll run. It's the man from Virginia Tech, Facial Tootin. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
So his team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
Lawrence now on second down. This one caught left side. That's screen. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up third and 1.
11 Agate. Hey, I'm gun. Think right. Here we go.
On third down, here's ETN. Oh, he didn't need much, but I don't think he got there. Going to depend on the spot, but it looks like he is short.
Go, let's go. Hey, kill.
Lawrence to throw for it on fourth down. And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on fourth and wind up turning it over on down.
On the quick, right? Tony.
Give, running right. It is Mixon. Looking for the pylon, but the official right there is going to mark them out of bounds at the 1-yard line. That is a gain of 22, and it sets up first down and goal. from the 1-yard line. First down and goal. Now a timeout for Jacksonville. Their second. Now it is first and goal.
Here we go.
They'll run here with Mixon. And he's not going to get in. In fact, he'll lose yardage. They push him backwards.
Second and goal at the 4-yard line.
Throwing from the pistol, Stroud. Adds to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete.
It's not often you see a pass that's out of the reach of this guy. 50-50 balls tend to go his favor.
Enough to throw. Forced out to his right. That's going to be broken up in the end zone. Incomplete. There was no space to fit that one in. And now here comes fourth and goal.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
That is incomplete. The defense coming up big in the red zone. It's a turnover on down.
Hey, run!
On first down, Lawrence. And he can hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
Easy. Route. Tomato. Done. Go. Sink right.
Lawrence now to the outside. Catch made by Brown. And he's out of bounds. Up around the 14. They'll come up here. First and 10.
11, add it. Decent 24. 11, add it. Hey, Soko, so high. Here we go.
Lawrence. Catch made right side by Thomas. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
Running these underneath crossing routes, you wouldn't imagine lead to a lot of explosive plays, but when done right, if you can get the receiver in open space and get the ball in their hands, there's a lot of opportunity for big run after the catch and generate chunk plays.
Let's go. 30 left. Darn, it's hot. Go.
Second down, Lawrence. And for the third time in this first half, he's been intercepted. Picked off by Isaiah Simmons.
The best way, Mike, for a defense to make these bad throws is don't allow the quarterback to throw the ball to their first read. By the time he gets to the third or fourth read, in this case, the defender has already put himself in position, jump that route, challenge the receiver, and that's a big-time takeaway.
A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
They'll go right back to Mixon. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
Now, there hasn't been a whole lot for this crowd to be excited about on either side of the ball, but at least now the defense is trying to be that spark. Nice tackle for loss there. Can they do something to build upon to try to get this team going?
He manages to get the throwaway and completes it. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
So we reach the intermission in what has been an entertaining one to this point. Back with the second half in just a moment. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. Safe kick taken at the 5. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10.
Go, go. Let's on. This one's on. 11.
From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. That's into the hands of Travis Etienne. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Brings up second down at the 26-yard line.
13, Lou. Here we go.
Now second down throw for Lawrence. A pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it. And that pass ball is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
What can they do here on 3rd down and 7?
Hey, kill. 11. 11, Agate. 30 left. Here we go.
Now Lawrence. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively. And it sets up 4th down.
And another wasted drive here, Mike, and they start to add up. And coming out of halftime, you would think that they would make some adjustments to try to get some points on the scoreboard, but so far, looks like much of the same.
No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for 4th down.
Done. This one's hot. Street.
The Jags will use the first of their timeouts here. The offense staying out there for this 4th down.
Sink right open. Hey, I'm gun.
They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked up by Kalen Bullock.
Well, Mike, I think it's pretty clear what the message was by this head coach at halftime. He said, listen, guys, we're behind. We're trailing. We're going to come out early in this second half and be aggressive from the get-go and cut into this deficit. But oftentimes, reckless decision-making, over-aggressive play calling leads to turnovers. Now, this defense finds themselves heading back out onto the field a little earlier than expected.
He gets free. And he will take this one in. 87 yards. Touchdown, Houston. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it up. From the 6, here comes a return. And they'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
At their own 26-yard line.
Hey, run! Hey, son. Go, let's go! Go.
On 1st and 10, Lawrence. He'll find his man, Nicole Hartman. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. 16 yards on the game. And a
Play. Just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
Now a shot here, deep middle. He's got it. And he will score. Nicole Hartman. Touchdown, Jaguars. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
Here we go.
They'll begin on the ground, and here's Mixon. And he'll get forward for a couple. Chad Luma there to bring him down.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 29-yard line.
From 29, here's 2nd and 8. On the give, this is Mixon. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Brings up
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. On the run to the right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
He will let this go. Deep downfield for Dell. And that is incomplete. Tank Dell was the one he was looking for. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends up being a wasted down.
And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Stroud. Throw left side finds Dell. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. 1st and 10 now from the 36. Here's Mixon. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
a 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 32-yard line.
From the gun, here's Stroud. This one is caught by Kirk. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
Gain of 12. 1st down, Houston.
A run here with Mixon. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
These negative runs, they just make everything for the play caller that much more difficult, Mike. So they've got to find a way to be more efficient on these early downs, meaning 1st and 2nd down, because if not, you find yourself the entire game in 3rd and pass, and that's what every single defense in the league is trying to do.
He'll get this right to the 20-yard line. Caleb Ransaw in on the tackle.
Gain on the play.
It is 3rd and 10. They'll go play action with Stroud. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
Just a couple plays ago, Mike, it felt like a touchdown was kind of inevitable. They were doing everything they wanted as they marched the length of the field. And then as they got down here close to the red zone and that field condenses, they started getting sloppy in their execution. Now, what do they do on 4th down? Do they try to keep their offense out there and extend the drive, or do they settle for 3?
And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. A gain of 11 there as the decision to go for it pays off. To throw, it's Stroud. Forced out wide. He pulls it in around the 5. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this 3rd quarter of play. From the 1, 2nd and goal. This one tapped forward on the pop pass. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Christian Kirk, touchdown Texans. Fairbanks to add the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Texans will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter.
Jaguars 7.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. This taken at the 5. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
At their own 31-yard line.
Right down. Don't bring it. Don't. 30 left. Settle.
Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence. He'll let one go down the middle. And he will go all the way. Nicole Hardman. Touchdown, Jacksonville. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. Touchdown here in the 4th quarter, Greg. They have a big mountain to climb, but at least they're technically still alive in this one.
And now, Mike, we're going to see them line up to go for 2. They're going to see if they can get this lead down to 16 points and still give them a chance to fight back here late in the 4th quarter.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. Three tight ends in the game to start the drive. On 1st down, they'll start with Mixon. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
On a 2nd down throw for Stroud. That's over the middle and caught by Collins. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short. It's going to be 3rd. They need 1.
Here we go.
They'll try and run for this with Mixon. And he's not going to get the 1st down. They met him, brought him down in the backfield on 3rd and short. They'll go. It's Stroud. That is incomplete.
They
couldn't get the connection on fourth. Gonna give the ball over on down.
You know, more often than not in the NFL, games are won based on who wins critical downs. Well, that fourth down attempt right there was exactly that, and this defense came up huge for a big-time fourth down stop.
Hey, Lion! Run! It's on touch!
Lawrence now to throw on first down. That's complete to his running back.
Part of the game for any defense, you find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Open man left side is Brown. He's got it. And the Jaguars are going to have a first and goal coming up as the tackle's made here at the 3-yard line.
Goes Jags. That's good for another Jacksonville first and goal at the 3-yard line.
Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete. De'Ami Brown was the one he was looking for. And it'll bring up second and goal.
Hey! Go! Let's go! Here we go.
Now here's Lawrence. And he's so close to the goal line. Couldn't get that ball extended. They keep him out, and it sets up third and goal.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times, and then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find a way to put that ball across the goal line.
And he will not get in. The defense stands their ground, pushes him back, and they force fourth down.
It's now fourth and goal.
Think right. 30 left.
To throw is Lawrence. That's in the end zone and intercepted. It's the linebacker, E.J. Speed. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
So often, Mike, defenders are just happy the ball ends up in his hands, but not this guy. I mean, the catch was one thing, but then the party really got started. I mean, look at this return. He gets one block. He gets another. He's got teammates springing him all over the field.
And he's in. Christian Kirk. Touchdown, Texans. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Fairbairn good on the point after. And the Texans are able to extend the lead. And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. The return starts from the 5. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Red on red. Hey, Dinter. Zach.
On first down, Lawrence. The coverage right there. And it's knocked away. Incomplete.
So far throughout the game, we've seen him make a lot of plays in the run game, but now he shows that he can hold his own in coverage as well. Really nice job there by the linebacker, making an impact in the passing game.
On red. Hey, Soko, hot. Go. Hey. 13 Lou.
Lawrence now on second down. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. That's hot! And he's going to take this one all the way. 73 yards. Touchdown, Jacksonville. So Lawrence lines up the Jaguars as they will go for 2.
Hey, kill!
The Jaguars will line up for the two-point conversion.
Back to throw. That is caught. And they get the two-point conversion.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away. This will be returned from the 6. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look.
Here we go. 18.
Putting the tight end in motion. They'll start on the ground with Chubb. And he's fighting to get free. A lot of work there for a gain of 3.
Brings up second down.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's second down and 6. Here's Stroud. Oh, that may be the break they needed. That one's intercepted. Picked off by Justin Simmons. And the Jaguars are going to get the football back as we reach a 2-minute warning. This is 1st and 10.
Hey, I'm gone. Hey, Lion. Turn. It's hot. Go. Let's go. Think right open.
They'll drop to throw. To the end zone. It's intercepted. Picked off by Caleb Bullock.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's position. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
Brought down at the 21, a gain of 1.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Once again, it's Chubb. And he'll get maybe about 4 yards out of that one. Lane closed quickly. And here comes 3rd down. Now a timeout for Jacksonville. Their second. We'll talk things over before 3rd down. Stroud. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. A gain there of 11. It's good for a Texans 1st down.
1st down, Texans.
Here's Chubb. Not much there. Maybe a yard.
Tackle made at the 38-yard line. Brings up second down.
They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Little quick pass to the receiver heading right. And this defense having nothing of it. They get him down for a loss on the play.
Tried to get a little cute here, get the ball into the hands of one of their receivers in space on a jet motion, but Really nice job there by the defense. When you can set good edges and you can have good force players on the perimeter of the defense, there's really nowhere for this jet sweep to go, because with them running horizontal before the snap, Mike.
4 yards. It's now 4th down.
The offense not coming off the field, and here's 4th down. Throwing is Stroud. He will let this go. Deep downfield for Dell. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down. Here is 1st and 10.
Brett, three. Sogo, high. Hey, smash. Check. Hurt. Easy, read him. Watch out, smash. Go.
From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. And that final throw here is intercepted. Picked off by Kalen Bullock. So it's a win for the visiting Texans. They continue their winning ways in the month of September. They're off to a 3-0 start.